A little while ago, I asked people to tell me about some of the issues they have when they're writing or trying to write a Judge Your Neighbor Worksheet. And so what I want to do in a series of these videos is to talk you through some of those issues and what I've done to overcome them. So the response from one person was that when I'm rushing through the process and doing the Judge Your Neighbor Worksheet in my head and already frustrated, I'm not getting the turnarounds. And I stop even before I begin instead of trusting the process. That's a really good thing about trusting this process. What I've noticed myself is that the work works when I trust the process. The work itself is the very simple process of the 4 questions and the turnaround prompts. And the one thing that I can do when I do the work is to do the work. Sit in the 4 questions and the turnarounds without wanting to do anything any different, without wanting to come up with any fancy way of working them or using them. Simply follow the simple directions. Is it true? Can you absolutely know that it's true? How do you react and what happens when you believe the thought? And who are you, or who would you be without the thought? And then you do the 3 turnarounds. Now sometimes what I notice is if I'm rushing, I don't tend to sit in the moment. I don't really get in touch with the emotional moment where that's most stressful, where I then notice the belief that I want to work or that comes to me to work. And so rushing the process doesn't help. As we know, the work itself is meditation. And the best thing that you can do is slow down and take the time to do the work. The other thing that I've noticed is doing the work in my head doesn't work. For me, writing it down is where I get the most benefit. Or if I'm working with a facilitator where I can have someone hold the space for me to ask the questions and the turnaround prompts, then I can really sit in my work. And that's where I get the most benefit from it. So if you want to rush the process, do it. It's your way. And I could suggest that in that moment, you might not get the most from the work. And it's your journey with it. It's not right, it's not wrong, it's simply the way that it is. Thanks for listening.